You can train 50% less, but get 50% more results. Sounds like a scam, right? Just imagine this. Person A spends 2 hours flopping around the gym like a fish, jumping from one exercise to another. And then you have person B who spends 40 minutes in the gym focusing on the right moves. Guess who unlocks skills and gets jacked faster? You probably guessed it. An important concept that you need to understand is that calisthenics is all about efficiency. The smart exercises choice, how well you focus on your goals, and whether you're doing the right progressions or not. I want to clarify one thing. This video is not meant to bash people who train hard. And if you just love to go to the gym so you can David Goggins it, work hard and who's going to carry the boat, son, it's not going to kill you. It's great to push your mental strength. However, when we're chasing results, this does not matter. You need to be efficient. But here's a question. Why is it so hard to train efficiently, especially in calisthenics? Let's look at the problems. First of all, there's a ton of exercises in calisthenics. You got push-ups, clap push-ups, diamond push-ups, wide push-ups, archer push-ups. I'm still on one exercise, by the way, just different variations. You can give me 5 minutes and I will list you at least 100 or 200 exercises. And because there's a lot of exercises, when people start at calisthenics, they get overwhelmed. They're just like, holy, which ones should I pick? But the second problem is people get caught up with flashy moves. I mean, it can be one of the reasons why you probably started calisthenics. You want to learn skills that are impressive. I've seen a lot of people trying to learn a elbow lever and they can't even do a push-up. Another problem is that people actually spend too much time during their workouts thinking that they're going to make more progress. But the only thing this is going to lead you to is burnouts, injuries, and potentially plateaus. I had a client who shows up to my classes maybe once or twice a week. This guy comes back every week with a new skill unlocked or a new progression unlocked. 2 sessions a week, and he's doing more progress than other clients who are showing up to my classes 5 times a week. This proves the concept of why doing less sometimes can get you better results. And guys, for God's sake, you don't need 47 push-up variations to prove that you're strong. You're not auditioning for a push-up fashion show. Stop wasting time on unnecessary moves that do not serve you on your purpose or goal for calisthenics. So now you're probably asking yourself, what actually works? Well, let's break it down. So first, I want you to know the 20-80% rule. Basically, you want to focus on the 20% which get you 80% of the results. And that's pretty straightforward. In calisthenics, that is the basics. We're talking about the pull-ups, the push-ups, the dips, the squats. I would rather have you just train one exercise, let's say the pull-ups, than training a front lever progression, the chin-ups, different grips for the pull-ups, adding ab exercises, leg exercises, and a million things in a session. This all just becomes chaotic. Focusing on just that one exercise, the pull-up, can actually help you unlock so many other skills, let alone the muscles it will build you. It's literally the king of back exercises. And this leads me to the second solution, progressive overload over variety. Back to the pull-ups. There's absolutely no need to train different grips of the pull-up. The wide, close, archer, and all this stuff. Honestly, at this point, you're just wasting time. You might as well just focus on progressive overload, which means stick to the same goddamn pull-up and just progressively overload that exercise. It can be by adding more reps or simply adding more weights. If you can go through the session by just doing that pull-ups, or let's say the weighted pull-ups, over time, as you get stronger with this, you actually realize that those different variations become easier to do. And actually, it can help you out with skills like the front lever. So I would rather have you just train weighted pull-ups for a long period of time. Take the muscle up, for instance. You cannot do a muscle up if your pull-ups are weak. So if you sit down and sharpen the axe, in other words, you focus on improving your push-ups and you progressively overload that exercise, automatically you're going to become stronger at pulling. You would find yourself pulling more explosively and finding it easier to get over the bar. And now this leads me to the third solution. Your form and your technique matter more than you think. Most of the times, those 100 push-ups you're doing are literally junk. The form is shit. You look like you're humping the ground halfway through and you're not efficiently activating the muscles. When you're new to calisthenics, your form is not going to be fine. And that's all right. The goal should be to improve the form. And instead of spending an hour in the gym trying to attempt 100 total pull-ups, think for a second. What if I just focus on performing 10 pull-ups, but quality reps, controlled, great form, and efficient? You would probably get far more results, better muscle activation, which leads to more muscle growth and more strength. So first you pick the exercises which get you the most results, and then we stick to these exercises and focus on progressive overload. And finally, we make sure that the form is always great. Efficiency is the cheat code. It saves you time, builds your muscles faster, and keeps you consistent. Train smart first, and then you can train hard. That's how you actually win. That's exactly what I teach inside my community. People are unlocking their first handstand within a month of joining. Actually, within a couple of days. They're learning new skills, getting stronger, and this is all because they follow a proven system, which is powerful. My advice, join in quick before the price go up. And here's the thing, if you do not master the basics or unlock skill within the first 1 month, your money will be back, guaranteed. So the link is down below, stop wasting time and get the results ASAP. If you found this video helpful, do leave a like and also subscribe. More videos are on the way to help you stop being an idiot in calisthenics and also become a beast. See you guys next time.